so we're going to complete the musculoskeletal range of motion exam. All right, so when we do our range of motion exam, we're looking for fluid movement of the joints. We're making sure that there's no crepitus felt over top of them, there's no pain, or there's no tenderness with the range of motion. So we're going to begin with range of motion of the spine. So if you will bend over and touch your toes. All right, we're looking for flexion there. Now if you will stand up and kind of bend backwards, we're looking for extension of the spine. Very good. All right, now we're going to do left and right lateral bends. So bend over to the right. Okay, and then bend over to the left. All right, and now we're going to do rotation of the spine. So if you'll rotate your shoulders to the right, back to midline, and rotate your shoulders again to the left. All right, did you have any pain with any of those movements?
No.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to do range of motion of the shoulders. If you'll raise your hands out in front, straight up over your head. Okay, we're monitoring for flexion, and then if you'll put them back down and then push them back behind your back, we're looking for extension. Any pain in your shoulders?
No.
All right, and joints move fluidly. All right, if you'll take your hands behind your back on top of each other, try to touch your shoulder blades like this. Okay, and then if you'll take your hands back down to your sides, and then put them behind your head. All right, any pain?
No.
Okay, put your hands back down to your sides. All right, and then if you'll put your hands together up over your head. All right, and then if you'll bring them back down across midline, we're assessing for abduction and adduction. Okay, back down to your sides. All right, so now we're going to assess for the hands and wrist range of motion. So put your hands out in front of you, and if you will bend at the wrist, flexion, and then bend up for extension. Okay. If you will bend at the metacarpal phalangeal joint, down, and then back up. Okay, and then place your hand on the table. Just move with we're just going to move your wrist. I just wanted you to slide your hand to the right, and we're going to assess for ulnar deviation. All right, and then move it back to midline, and then move it to the left. We're going to assess for ulnar deviation, radial deviation, and then back to midline. Any pain? Okay, joints move fluidly with no crepitus that were noted, and we'll do the same for this one. To the left, just at the wrist, and then back to midline, and then to the right. Okay, very good. All right, any pain?
No.
Okay. All right, if you'll take both of your hands and spread your fingers, make a fist with both hands. Okay, and then with each hand, take your thumb and take a hip point to the top of the tip of each finger. Okay, there was no pain, crepitus, all joints move fluidly. Okay. All right, finally, if you'll lay down for me, we're going to assess range of motion with the hips. Okay, legs straight out. We're going to assess the right side first. We're going to do straight leg flexion up to about 90 degrees. Any pain?
No.
Okay. We're going to bend your leg. We're going to do bent knee flexion to about 120 degrees. Any pain?
No.
No crepitus was noted. The joint moved fluidly. Okay. All right. So now with the knee bent, we're going to do internal rotation and external rotation. And that joint moved fluidly as well. All right, we're going to straighten the leg back out, and we're going to do adduction, and we're going to do abduction. Again with the left, we're going to do straight knee flexion. All right. We're going to bend the knee. Any pain?
No.
All right, with the knee bent, we're going to do internal and external rotation. And then we're going to do adduction and abduction as well. And that completes the musculoskeletal exam.